Hello everyone, I'm Harika and today I'm here to present the streams that I have done in Snowflake. So these streams in Snowflake are used to keep track of our work. So we actually find a terminology called offset. So this is used to keep track of our history from the beginning stage to the ending stage of our task. So these streams are of three types. They are standard streams, append only streams, and insert only streams. And in this video, I'm going to present only two types of streams. They are standard streams and insert only streams. So let's get into the standard streams. We perform standard streams on the standard table. These standard table or the normal tables that we generally create. So this is the basic syntax of the standard table. So I created the employee table with the following columns. And now I have added some of the records into it. Now the next step is to create a stream. So this is the basic syntax to create a stream. Create stream, stream name on table, table name. So we can run this query. This is the output because I have already run this query, so I got this output. So now I'm going to perform the DML operations on the stream. So let's observe what does stream do. So if we insert a new record into the existing table, so it's going to show us the output as this. So I inserted the record 11 into the table. So when we insert a new table, we get the metadata section as this. And the basic difference that we find in our output is we only find whatever the actions that we have done. If we insert or delete or update, we get recorded only with those actions in the stream. So when we insert, we get output as this. So if we update, so let's get into the update query that I have written. This is the update query, and I want to update the record with employee ID 1 and want to set the record salaries as 72,000. So after running this, we get output as this. This record one is updated from 50,000 salary to 72,000 salary. So this is the basic observation that we need to have when we update a table. And after the delete operation, I want to delete the record with employee ID 2. So when I run that query, this is the output that we get. The the employee ID with record 2 is deleted. So this is the output. So in this way, when we apply a stream on a table and perform some actions like DML operations, then we get the track of the history. In this way, these are the basic operations that we created from the time the table created and to the end. So this is the thing that we done with the standard streams. So let's get into the insert only streams. So this is the same as the standard table, but we actual standard streams, but in the insert only streams, we make use of external tables. So these external tables are the tables which we actually upload from the external sources, which we take the files or tables from the external sources like S3 buckets or some other Azure storage or Google Cloud storages. But in this video, I'm going to show on the S3, AWS S3. So to do this, first of all, I created some file format. Now I'm going to load the CSV file or take some CSV file with some heading, with some header. So when we load some file from the S3 to this Snowflake, we need to skip the header. So to do that, I make use of this skip header and field delimiter. When and these S3 and the file that I taken from the S3 bucket is a CSV file, and they are separated using the comma delimiters. So to now we need to create an integration. This is this is the thing which is used to create a connection between the S3 and the Snowflake. We can say it as an intermediate. So this is a syntax for creating an integration in the Snowflake, that is create storage, integration name, type is this is the external stage. We were we have two types of stages, internal stage and external stage. So what does this stage mean? If we want to get data from the external sources like S3, we consider that kind of procedure as stage, external stage. And if you want to uh, get our files from the Snowflake, then we consider that as an internal stage. So this is the basic difference between internal and external stage. So this storage provider, the source is S3, so that we mentioned here, and this storage AWS role, this is the thing that we get from the IAM. So let's get into the IAM and S3 before getting into this integration. So I created a role in IAM, and see, this is the trusted policy that I have made. We get this, we need to update the trusted policy in this way. In this, we need to update this AWS portion and this external ID one part. So we get these two things from this command from the Snowflake one. When we after creating an integration, after running this describe integration name query, we get this one. So we need to copy this fifth and seventh rows from this output and need to copy it in the IAM roles here in the AWS part and in the external ID part. Okay, and we need to copy this ARN. So this is the same ARN that I have pasted here. Okay, and in the later stages we need to give the allowed storage, allowed locations. So allowed locations is S3 buckets location. So we get this S3 bucket location from the bucket that we have created. I created this stream 70 bucket, and I kept one of the employee.csv file in it. Okay, let me sign in again into the account. So in this bucket I have created, I loaded one of the file called employee.csv, and from this I get this URL. I copied this one URI and pasted here. And here we only paste the bucket URI, not the URI of a file. So if we paste the bucket URI we can get access to each and every file or folder that is present in that particular bucket. So, uh, using this query, we can create an integration. So, by this, we can create an intermediate or a connection between the S3 and the Snowflake. So, after doing this, I created a stage called stream stage. So, this is actually used to collect the data which is present in the employee.csv file to the Snowflake external staging. So this is the syntax that I have followed, and after that, uh, we need to check whether the staging is created or not. So to do that, we need to run this store stages query. My stage name is stream stage, and let's check it here. Yeah, this is the one that is created. Yeah, okay. So let's check whether there is data in the stage that I have created or not. So for that, we need to use this list stage query. So let's check whether do I have data in that particular stage or not. So this is the query that we have to run to check the existence of data in the stage. So this is the time to create the external table. This is the basic syntax that is used to create the external table. Create or replace external. External is the keyword that we mention to create an external table. External table, table name with location. This is the stream name, and we have given a file format CSV1 which I have created at the beginning of the session, beginning of the folder. So after running this, we get external table created, and we all after running this command, we actually get the data in terms of JSON. So let's see how to, let me show it. So in this way, we are going to create the table, external table. So if we want the table in the in the tabular format, then we need to follow this syntax. So this is the difference between the above table creation with this. Here we are going to create employee ID, e-name and employee name, salary, hire date with the basic columns. Okay, but in this video I'm going to show only with the JSON, and if we now it's time to create a stream. Okay, this is the stream thing that we need to run to create a stream. So as the stream already exists, I got this message. Okay, let's see what's there in the stream. So we get in this way. So as I known that we can only perform the read only operations in these external tables. So when we insert some data or update some data or delete, we only find the insert notifications in this below table and not the update and delete. So that's the use of this insert only true query means. Okay, this is a syntax. These are the two different ways in which we can create the streams, and this is all about the streams. Okay, thank you.